And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and of course today we've got Denmark versus Scotland in the World Cup qualifier, back with international football. It doesn't feel long ago since we last had the Euros, obviously Scotland competing in their first major tournament for like 22 years, and it was kind of underwhelming. It was okay. I mean, we've seen Scotland manage to get a draw against England, but apart from that, pretty underwhelming, I suppose. But look, Scotland progressing, and now it's all eyes onto the next competition, which of course is the World Cup, or the World Cup in 2022 back in Qatar. So somewhere where Steve Clarke can now build and focus on another tournament, because you don't want to go another 22 years without Scotland being in another major tournament. Guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be 2 seconds. I just need to grab my phone. I forgot that. Rookie mistake. Cancel, I've got it here. But yeah, guys, we're going to go through the team lineups and all the rest of it. As I said, I've not touched too much on it. It's been so hectic over the last couple of days. Obviously, the end of the transfer window with the club game just happened recently. So I've been following all that news. So much to do. I was going to do a video on it, but it was just, so much to cover. However, now we're straight into international football already. As I said, it doesn't feel long ago since the Euros ended, and we're already back here with international football again. We're 12 minutes away from kickoff, and Scotland's opponents tonight are top of the group. To refresh your minds and cast your minds all the way back to before the Euros, remember Scotland currently sits second in the World Cup qualifying group with 5 points, having played 3 games, won 1, drawn 2 and lost 0. One of those draws coming against Austria, which is a pretty big result, and obviously against the group leaders today, Denmark. And you must have been living under a rock if you didn't know where Denmark got in the Euros. They finished in the They finished as semi-finalists, of course, losing to England, who ended up going on as runners-up in the competition. Scotland fans still celebrating that, of course. But Scotland, a massive chance here tonight to sort of close that gap. As I say, you will possibly qualify if you finish second, so Scotland should be aiming for that second place spot, but they do need to start pulling out results against your likes of Denmark here tonight, and maybe trying to avoid defeat to just get another point on the board and just try and keep that space between Israel and Austria, who are probably the other favourites to kind of finish second in the group. But let's go through the team lineups this evening. Denmark have Schmeichel in goal, Anderson, Kaya, and Christensen at the back. In the midfield is Was, Holsberg, Delaney, and Machele. Sorry for my Danish pronunciation, guys. And then up top as strikers is Olsen, Poulsen, and Damsgaard. As for the Scotland side, again another pretty strong side. It's of course Gordon in goal, McKenna, Cooper, Hanley at the back as a back three. Scotland iconic back 3, 5 in the middle and 2 up top, but Robertson as a left wing back, Callum McGregor, Billy Gilmore and McLean in the middle, and then Tierney on the right hand side this time, with Shea Adams and Ryan Fraser up top. So yeah, as I said, a pretty strong side there from the Scotland team. On the substitute bench you've got Clarke, who got his first Scotland call up this week, obviously a double winner at St Johnstone, and managed to stay at St Johnstone. Big coup for them. Kelly, Gallagher on the bench, Hendry, who made a big money move to Club Bruges yesterday, along with Lewis Ferguson, Turnbull, Christie and Dykes making a move to Bournemouth. As for the Denmark bench, there's a lot of players on there, and I'm not going to go through them all because I just don't know enough about them. But guys, hit that like button. Let's try and run this up to 30 likes. I know what the international fans are like. As I say, it's a different breed. Obviously, we've got the regulars that always tune in. We've got the we've also got the regulars tuning in all the time, but it's quite good to see some of the international fans back. I know there's a lot of the international ones that just tune in for the international games. So guys, let's run this like count up. Let's try and get to 50 likes. In fact, let's go to 30 likes. And then before the game kicks off, which is in around 11 minutes time, guys. So yeah, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We will be covering Scotland's international games over the next couple of days. Scotland have got quite a few actually, as in fact, I'll have to go through Scotland. They've got quite a couple. I think they're Moldova next, but yeah, there's quite a few international games, which is okay. It's all right to break it up now and then. It's always I like the qualifiers. The qualifiers are all right. I just don't like the friendlies. Friendlies are a bit boring. But yeah, I think there's 3 qualifiers. Yeah, so Denmark obviously tonight, Moldova on Saturday, and then Austria on Tuesday. So some big games coming up as well for their place in the World Cup. Massive games also there. But guys, yeah, get your score prediction down there below. Subscribe and hit the like button. Let's run these likes up, guys. Let's get to 30 likes ASAP. 30 likes is the like goal. For us, as those Danish girls bring home the bacon. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, wee man. Come on the Scot, says Stephen Ward. Good to see you. Who else we got? Where's all the regulars at tonight? I know where the Rangers fans are at. They're probably away celebrating still, aren't they? With Sunday's result. Back with club football, of course. If this is you just finding us, guys, we are back with club football again, of course. For the Europa League, got Rangers and Celtic competing in the Europa League, and then of course some league games as well. We're back with the Edinburgh Derby on Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday after that. Really looking forward to the Edinburgh Derby here on the channel. Hibs fans, Hearts fans, I've got you covered, guys. Don't you worry about that. Love a good Edinburgh Derby. So glad that it's going to be back to normal again after Hearts being down to the second tier last year. It's good to see Hibs are back in. It's good to see Hearts back in the division, and we're going to get another Edinburgh Derby. But yes, good to see Liam McCourt. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Let's get to 50, baby. Let's get to 50. I'm going to go through the old team lineups again. And just talk about the sides basically before we get into the match, which is in about 7 minutes time or so. So as I say, Denmark, their last international game, of course, was in the semi-final against England, which they lost 2-1. They had an impressive European campaign, remember. Of course, there was the sad sight of Christian Eriksen getting a cardiac arrest. And then they kind of lost that game against Finland, but then really went on heaps and bounds and kind of won a lot of games throughout the Euros. And they had a really impressive campaign. Played a good match against England. I think took them to extra time. So these are no mugs, but this is definitely a good opportunity for Scotland here to try and get a point or something out of this match. It's going to be hard, of course. But I don't think this is necessarily that much of a stronger side from Denmark. Schmeichel's in goal, Anderson, Kaya and Christensen at the back in the back three. In the midfield is Vass, Højbjerg, Delaney and Mahel. Up top is Olsen, Poulsen and Damsgaard. So that's their starting 11. Not necessarily as strong as it usually is. As for the Scotland side, guys, of course, remember Scotland's last international game was all the way back in the Euro group stage. Scotland had an okay time. I mean, they lost 3-1 to Croatia when it kind of mattered. Drew against England, then kind of beat by Czech Republic. But Czech Republic went on to have a pretty good campaign as well. So there was positives definitely from that first major tournament in 22 years. But it's all about building things now for Scotland. They need to start trying to go into the World Cup. They don't want to be not qualifying for the World Cup. They need to be going in every single sort of tournament and then really work on from there, because they're getting underway. They're starting to think. I think Steve Clarke's starting to build a decent team here. They're starting to look pretty good, especially with this 3-5-2 formation which they're playing tonight. Craig Gordon's in goal, the Hearts goalkeeper. McKenna, Cooper and Hanley at the back. In the midfield is that midfield five again, Andy Robertson at the left, Callum McGregor, Billy Gilmore, McLean and Tierney on the right, and up top of course is Shea Adams and Fraser. A pretty strong bench from Scotland as well. You got Xander Clark, who could be in line for his first call-up this evening, with Kelly also, who's on the bench. Gallagher, Hendry last night, guys, if you didn't know, in the transfer window, signed for Club Brugge. Pretty big signing there for Club Brugge. They're competing in the Champions League at the moment. And Lewis Ferguson, David Turnbull and Ryan Christie and Dykes all on the bench there for Scotland. But I'm really excited to see Shea Adams, a big fan of Shea Adams, and along with Fraser as well. So it'll be interesting to see what them two do up top this evening. I can only really see us getting absolute pumped tonight, says Liam Hay. What's the word? Be optimistic, mate. Be optimistic. Good to see William. Hi, Dan. Thanks for tuning in from the Canaries. Thanks for all the coverage. Thank you, William. Shout out to you and the Canaries, living it up in the sun. I'd be more confident if it was rugby. Yeah, of course, the Danish don't play rugby, Carl. No, I mean, look, Scotland, I think Scotland have come a long way. I really do think they've come a long way in terms of the team. You're starting to see a style of play. You're starting to see a bit of something now about this side. And yeah, I just say trust the process, really. You know, Steve Clarke has always been pretty good against taking teams that are kind of underdog teams and kind of helping them overperform over time. So I think this Scotland side really has potential. And there's some top quality players coming through, as I said, in the Euros. There's a lot of Premier League sort of level players. There's a lot of decent players coming through as well. So yeah, it's an exciting time, I think, to be a Scotland fan, and if they can get a result here tonight, it'll be put them in real good stead to try and qualify. As I said, first and second go through. Denmark are already kind of 3 or 4 points clear at the top. Scotland are in second, however only 1 point clear. Obviously Austria and Moldova, I believe, looking to fight that one out. Austria, Scotland managed to get a point out against. So look, they're beatable. Scotland are going to play them on next Wednesday. So there's a chance to beat them also and really create some space. But over this sort of 3-game qualifying period, we'll really see where Scotland's at as a team. But they're very, very important matches as to how the table will turn out come qualification for the World Cup. Because you don't want to qualify for the Euros and then after 22 years and then not qualify for the World Cup after and then go on another long hiatus from major tournaments, because you never really build from there. So they really need to build from what they did in the summer and build on and try and get into a group stage of the World Cup and then try and qualify out of it. And that's the step forward in the right direction. But yeah, I think the Scotland team can do that. Come on, troops, let's hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes as soon as possible. I know what you guys are like. Come on, let's hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you're all thinking for this game. Scotland versus Denmark, or Denmark versus Scotland, should I say, being played in Denmark, in Copenhagen. That famous stadium. I think it's FC Copenhagen Stadium. But yeah, a decent place. But interested to see Billy Gilmour also stepping up there in the old starting 11. There's a bit of Norwich at the moment to Scotland, this Scotland side. We've got Grant Hanley, we've got Kenny McLean and Billy Gilmour, all Norwich players playing for Scotland's starting 11. I don't know how I feel about that. Sorry, Norwich fans, but Jesus. Yeah, Grant Hanley, McLean and Gilmour. Nearly 30% of the nearly 30% of the team is nearly 30% of the team are Norwich players. I need Robertson, Tierney, McGregor, McKenna, Cooper as well. Cooper's not bad, to be fair. He's not bad at putting a bad performance over the time. And Gordon. I'm a big fan of Gordon, actually. I really am. Under for Hearts, he's a decent goalkeeper. He really is. Always puts in a decent performance. But yeah. Exactly, we might have a chance, Dan, says Cowhill. Yes, Scotland do have a chance, guys. Be optimistic. After last year, you know, you can be a bit optimistic. You gotta try to get the Scotland fans in the rhythm of things. Be patriotic. I know it's hard because club football's been so interesting recently, but look, it's football on the telly at the end of the day. Internationals are back. And we'll enjoy them. Hopefully Scotland can get over the line. Big games, though, coming up. Really big games. These 3 matches are massive for Scotland. 2 seconds. Let me get the game loaded up. As I say, we're ready to go pretty much for the match. Other games being played in the group tonight are, I think, Moldova and Austria. Keep an eye on that game. It's very important for the group, in fact. If for those of you who care about the group. I say Israel, in fact, no, because Moldova look like they're going out. But really, if Moldova can hold Austria, that would be a massive, massive point. And Scotland could try and get a point against Denmark tonight. That would be huge in terms of the layout of the table. So, yeah, keep an eye on that Moldova score. We're hoping for Moldova to lose. No, we're hoping for Moldova to beat Austria tonight, which is obviously massively hard, but it's possible. It's football, isn't it? We'll see what happens. And the national anthem, it's great to see a full house here in Denmark to watch the national team for this. The Danish are all out, and we're almost ready to go here. Great channel, but why is he talking into a Tenga? Mate, it's a mic. I know, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? But there you go, have a little look at it. I mean, it looks like a bit of a thing, but even. Simple kind of man says, we've got no chance of qualifying. Couldn't beat Moldova, FFS. Yeah, but got a draw against Austria. Be positive. There's big things to come from this Scotland side. I'm optimistic. But yeah, the national anthem's just being sung, guys. And we are getting ready away now for kickoff. Get your score predictions down there below. and let me know what you are thinking ahead of this match. The lineups are in. It's Schmeichel in goal. It's Andersen, Kaya, Christensen at the back for Denmark. In midfield is Vas, Holsberg, Delaney and Mahol. Up top is Olsen, Poulsen and Damsgaard for Denmark there. And for the Scotland side, it's Gordon in goal, playing a back three and a 3-5-2 formation there from Scotland. Back three of McKenna, Cooper, Grant Hanley. On the left-hand side is Andy Robertson, McGregor, Billy Gilmore, McLean and Kieran Tierney. And then Shea Adams and Fraser up top there for Scotland. So, yeah, pretty strong side there from Scotland, as I pointed out earlier on. 3 players play for Norwich. I don't know how I feel about that. But, yeah, 3 players play for Norwich. Who else have we got in here? Hi Dan, it's pronounced Maclean, not McLean. Okay, Maclean. Okay, there we go, I've got it. I'm originally from the Scottish Highlands and it's a common name. Okay, there we go, I've been corrected. Maclean. Got it, Maclean. Good to see you, Stuart Harris, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see you, Slippy G. Craig Dempster says 2-0. Good to see Carl Hill there also. I'm going to end the poll now, guys, as kickoff is pretty much underway now. The captains are ready to go. And this match is set to be tasty. As I said, very important for Scotland to try and get something out of this. Scotland currently second in the World Cup qualifying group. Denmark are top. So a chance to maybe close down a bit of space. But all of you guys think 184 people voted and they think 49% of you think Scotland are going to win, 46% of you think Denmark are going to win, and 3% of you think it's going to be a draw. RFC 56, good to see you down there. Also John Robertson, Bonnie Scotland Bluebells, good to see you, mate. Dart Snipe says hi. Stephen Ward, free at the back. Yes, free at the back for Scotland this evening, that's right. A strong side there from Scotland as well, should I add. As we get underway here in Denmark, in Copenhagen. Not actually kicked off yet. A little 2-minute delay. But we are getting ready. And it looks like Denmark, or is it going to be Scotland to kick off? Kaya, the captain. He was the man that went above and beyond after the Christian Eriksen. Guys, hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes and I'll start pestering you, I promise. Subscribe to the channel as well. We are covering all Scotland games over this international break. To give you an international break fix, as I said, I'm more of a club football man myself, but when it's competitive international games, I love it. World Cup qualifiers, big games for Scotland, really are. And Denmark are going to get us underway here, guys. Now, here we go. Denmark going left to right. Can Denmark, such a beautiful sight, a full packed house here in Denmark. We've seen the stadium pretty full last time in the Euros, however it was at limited capacity, I think. But now Denmark coming down the right hand side, one back there straight away by Scotland, and now Scotland coming forward here with Shea Adams. Shea Adams trying to play into Kieran Tierney, however blocked away again there by Denmark. And that's blocked out again. That's going to go out for a throw in here to Denmark in their own half. Good bit of play there from Scotland trying to chase the ball down. But yeah, decently done there. Let's just turn the notifications off for the game. Steve Clark watching on. As I say, he's done a good job with Scotland. Obviously got them to the first major tournament in 22 years. However, it's all about building from here now. I do believe they should be aiming to get out these World Cup qualifiers. They're a better side than get something away. They're currently second in the group. They've got Austria, who are third, one of the favourites to go through as well. They're playing over the next couple of days, but it's important to try and get these wins and get these points on the board because they don't want to go backwards. They want to keep qualifying. Here comes Robertson again, though, down that right-hand side. Now into Grant Hanley again. Now here comes Scotland forward. It's Billy Gilmore, and he loses the ball there again, and that goes into possession for Denmark, and they're going to go the other way. Here comes Denmark now, running down that right-hand side. And that's blocked and cleared away there again by captain Andy Robertson as that ball goes out of play. Ball comes forward again now, though, for Denmark. Now playing it along the back left line. There's Mile. Clears it away. Nicely done there. Billy Gilmore just getting straight into that. And applying and keeping up with that sort of high press. And just not allowing Denmark to have time on the ball. Because they are a very talented side. I remember this team did get to the semi-finals of the Euros. They took England to extra time. They did a good job against England, of course, who were favourites going into that match. Could have caused an upset at one of those points, but yeah, took them to the wire and played some really, really good stuff throughout Euro 2021 or 2020 or whatever you want to call it. But ball goes back out of play here for Scotland now. Gordon is back on it. Gordon again playing for Hearts at the moment. People prefer David Marshall. Big fan of Gordon, I am, I must admit. Real good goalkeeper. Showed it for Hearts last season and this season as well. In that game against Celtic at the start of the season. Looked like a real good goalkeeper. He launches that one long, goes straight over to the Denmark defence. And now here comes Ajer driving forward. Denmark looking to try and come forward themselves along this right-hand side. Played along to the centre-back. Just playing along the back line here now, Denmark. Red shirts flooding forward. Plays it through the middle again. And cleared away down that left-hand side. Here come Denmark driving forward. Denmark looking to create something. Come through these flurry of blue jerseys. Passing it along the right-hand side now, Denmark. Now along the back, Denmark just holding possession. Scotland not really trying to chase after the ball. Not really threatened though either though, as Denmark drive down the left now. Coming forward over the top into the middle of the park, and that goes to Damsgaard, and that goes out of play again. As Ureri takes that final touch of it there for the Danish. And that goes out of play again. Comes out for a throw-in now to Scotland along the left-hand side. Just beyond the halfway line. Andy Robertson collects the ball, and he's going to take this one here for Scotland as they look to build up play. Ball over the top. Headed away there again by Denmark. Can Scotland try and get onto the ball now and have a bit of possession? No, as Denmark collected, and now they're going to go down the right-hand side. Here come Denmark again. Ball comes forward now. Here comes Kieran Tierney. Tierney down the left-hand side. And a missed pass there from the ex-Celtic left-back as that goes out to a red jersey. Having a bit of a nightmare at the moment. Arsenal, not Tierney. Tierney's one of the star players, I would like you to know. However, his team are having a slight nightmare. Currently find themselves 20th, rock bottom of the English Premier League. I really felt that he should move on. I really do. I think he's too good for Arsenal. I think he should have I thought Man City might have came in for him because their left-back problem, obviously Mendy wasn't good enough for it, and plus now he's in prison. But I really did think that Tierney could be that next man to play at that left-back and really go on and try and win trophies, because he's a real good left-back, especially in the Premier League, and Arsenal aren't really going anywhere, I don't believe. Here comes Scotland again now, and again cleared away there, and that goes out for another throw-in. Last touch coming off Vast. Plays it along that left-hand side. Now into the middle of the park again. And just passing. Denmark just liking to keep onto the ball. Not in too much of a hurry just yet. As they play it down the left-hand side again. Here they come hurrying forward. Is Damsgaard again. Lovely little bit of play here from Denmark. Just outside the box, and that's cleared away there by Grant Hanley. He comes back again for Denmark. Takes a shot there from Yari. And that goes over the post. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Scotland. As Craig Gordon collects the ball from behind the stand. But a decent bit of play there from Scotland. But the shot was awful there from the young Danishman. We are 13 likes away from our like target 50, guys. Please do smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. As I say, we're covering Scotland's international break. And we also, if you are new to the channel, we do cover club football also. So if you're Rangers, Celtic, Hearts, Hibs fan, or the rest of it, then make sure you do subscribe to the channel. We cover a lot of them. Opening weekend back, we've got Rangers v St Johnstone, we've got Celtic v Ross County, and on the Sunday, we've got a huge game. We've got the Edinburgh Derby, which of course is Hearts versus Hibernian. Really, really exciting times, exciting month of September for Scottish football. First Edinburgh Derby coming up here again on the channel. Here come Denmark now, playing along the left-hand side. Just playing, as it says, keeping possession very, very well here, Denmark. Now just probing forward again. Scotland's defence are back and managed to clear that one away there with Andy Robertson. He passes it back to the goalkeeper. Now what are Scotland going to do with the ball, as that's headed away there again by Denmark. Denmark get back onto it. This is the thing. I think Scotland should really go at them. Here come Denmark over the top. Is a good chance now for Denmark as they come through again. Grant Hanley manages to just head it back to the goalkeeper. Craig Gordon collects it again there. But it was a decent again, decent chance. You can just feel Denmark sort of passing their way into this match and getting further and further up the park. And before we know it, I think they will start to create chances. But a good little defending there from Grant Hanley again. Ball over down the left-hand side, over the top here again. And again, just giving possession straight back to the Danish there, Scotland. Trying to try and keep onto the ball, try and create something. We've got the quality here, Scotland, to go out there and go and try and find some goals. You've got the players to do so. I think Scotland should be doing a bit more than just hitting the ball long. There's a bit of quality there. You've got Tierney and Robertson that can get in behind on that left and right hand side. But another player goes down here for Denmark. I think it's Uari. Treatment team has come on the park. I didn't really see what happened there, but Uari goes down. Not sure if it was just a little alteration there with Grant Hanley, but he does go down, and treatment is going to come on the park. Not sure what happened there. A little touch to the face, I think, but not sure at all. Someone says, "Where are you from, big man?" I'm from like I'm from Surrey originally, but my family is Scottish. That's why I'm watching Scottish games. For those of you that are wondering. Me and my little brother are the only English people in my family. All my family are Scottish. Yeah, that's why. That's why this random guy with an English accent who's watching the match. Yeah, that's the reason why. But yeah, Denmark, just as I said, we're having a bit of break play. To be fair, there was nothing wrong there. It was Urari headbutted McKenna's shoulder. It was just an accident. It was one of those alterations. He kind of just walked into him, and then it was cleared away. But play has resumed as the player does get back up to the park again, and Scotland can get us back underway. Opening 10 minutes here already. Still 0-0. Denmark have had the lion's share of possession so far. Here's Tierney now down the left-hand side. Again, just turning over possession straight back to the Danish. And Uari gets back onto it. I think Scotland need to go at it a bit more. Here come Denmark now again. Here's Kaya. Kaya plays it back the way here to the defence again. Now over the top. Just looking to try and find an avenue to go down here, Denmark, as they approach the halfway line. Just passing the ball around their players. Red shirts just advancing. Blue shirts scurrying back. And now here come Denmark again. Down the left-hand side now. Tierney's just there. Blocked and clears away. Goes past him. Now here come Denmark again. Just outside the box with a shot. And there again. That doesn't go on target. But I think Dramsgaard was running in there for Denmark and looking to try and get onto the end of that ball into the box. However, just was hit too far and too wide. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Scotland. It's great to see a full house in Copenhagen, though. The stadium is a beautiful stadium. It really, really is. I think the Copenhagen team play there, and it was always a place I've wanted to go in the Danish Super League. Ball over the top here again. Here comes Grant Hanley. Hanley plays it back the way. Robertson back into Gilmore. Gilmore mispasses it. And now here come Denmark again along the left-hand side. And Denmark looking to advance here to put a ball into the box. However, dribbles it out of play. And that goes out for another Scotland goal kick. And as you can see, have a lot of possession here, Denmark, but haven't done much themselves so far. I just think Scotland should do a little bit more. A bit rustiness from Billy Gilmore. Something that you don't see him do, miss-passing and stuff like that. However, he's at Norwich now. He's not exactly learning from the best. Again, this is a long-standing rivalry of me and Norwich fans here on the channel. I'm only joking, guys. Here come Denmark again, down the right-hand side. Straight back into possession as Scotland boot it the other way. That's almost what they're doing. They're just inviting the pressure and just allowing Denmark to have the ball. Maybe just try and break and get them on the counter-attack. But here they come again down the left-hand side. Denmark advancing. Again, cleared away there that time by Ryan Fraser. And that goes out for another throw in here for Denmark. Denmark back on the ball. Kaya. Back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel plays it out to that right-hand side here again. I love the optimism from the Scotland fans in the live chat. I really do. We're Scotland. We're never going to do anything good. Some good players. It's a good team. I think this team's has potential. Look, you just got to play to your advances, and it doesn't look pretty on the either way the football's being played, but look, Steve Clarke's proved that he can kind of get the results, I suppose. Kind of sharpen up shop and really going against the bigger teams, but look, results are all that matters. Scotland need to try and qualify from the group stages of this qualifier and get to the World Cup. It's very, very important. But here come Denmark again now, though, down the left-hand side, blocked and cleared away. Headed away there again by Scotland. Callum McGregor looking to cause problems. However, one back again here with the Danish again as they come down the right-hand side now. Just passing their way through. Shea Adams looking to apply a bit of pressure. Here's Kaya. Kaya over the top. Now into the danger area. That's cleared away again there by Scotland. Is Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore plays a decent ball there. Fraser trying to give chase. However, Denmark gets straight onto that advancement there on that left-hand side and clear it away again. Apparently Portugal have missed a penalty. There you go. Can't be Cristiano Ronaldo, could it? It's Denmark now. Still looking to try and find the opening goal here early on. Ball over the top. Now ball into the left-hand side. Here's Vars. And there we go. It's 1-0 to Denmark. Put in there by Højbjerg. And Vars breaks it and makes it 1-0. I said it had been coming, really. It was coming all afternoon, all evening in this opening 13 minutes. Scotland just haven't arrived here in Copenhagen just yet. And Denmark have had a lot of the ball. It's only a matter of time that they did get through the defence. And they do score there with Vars. And Denmark are 1-0 up here already. And there's only 14 minutes been played. Denmark 1, Scotland 0. Ball over the top in there. It was a decent ball picked out there by Højbjerg. And I think the Scotland defence, Kieran Tierney should have been doing better. But the ball from Højbjerg initially into the box and Vars just getting onto it. A decent header. And Craig Gordon could not get to that. But I think, yeah, badly defensive performance. Tierney should be doing better there on that right-hand side. But there we go. 1-0 to Denmark. And it has been coming. Now how will Scotland respond after that goal goes in? Because they don't want to get pumped here. I promise you that. Otherwise it won't look good in terms of qualification into the World Cup. There you go. 1-0 is the score. Denmark take the lead. And Scotland now need to try and play a bit of football. As I said at the start here, in this first quarter of an hour, they've not really been themselves. They've not tried to get on the ball. They've not tried to create anything. Now here come Denmark again now. They're getting their groove on just outside the box now. Along the left-hand side now. Ball goes back into the box and Denmark can come through again. And it's 2-0 already. Denmark are in a rampant mood today. And it's 2-0 to Denmark. And it's Val who scores. And Denmark already within 2 minutes are 2-0 up here. And Scotland are in trouble. A long way back now for Scotland in terms of trying to get a win. But Denmark have got the job done pretty much, and that's 3 points on the board for them. Poor defending from Scotland, left exposed again. And all the plaudits that I've said in terms of Scotland over the summer, they've just been undone there. Just passing their way through this, so be it, hard to beat defence. And yeah, Denmark playing some lovely football. So many defenders just ball watching, trying to get onto it. Bad defending from Gilmore. He's been poor all afternoon, all evening as well. And easy finish, men against boys there. Really, really does look like that. Damsgaard into Val, and Denmark are 2-0 up here already. Mental stuff. Now how things... Oh, he's Meg's the goalkeeper as well. That's the worst thing. Mental stuff there. Loving it there, the Danish. Full house. Full stadium. Really on our way... On his way to... on their way to World Cup qualification. Here come Denmark again now, though. Surely not now. Scotland need to defend well. Here come Denmark again along that right-hand side. Ball into the box, and surely not! That's a ball over the bar there, that time from Vile. And that time it goes out for a goal kick. Not a third goal for Scotland this time. For Denmark this time. Again, just getting straight back onto the ball. Hungry for another. And Scotland need to be careful, as they can turn into an embarrassing evening tonight if they carry on playing the way they are. Really, really do. Really, really poor from Scotland here already. Steve Clarke's close to being embarrassed already. Guys, smash that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes if we can. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we usually do cover Scottish football. Usually the international games are a bit better. However, let's try and see if Scotland can maybe salvage something out of this one. It's Craig Gordon's over this one now in the goal for a goal kick. Can Scotland find a groove? Can they get into this match? As I said, in the opening 18 minutes or so, it's all been Denmark. Scotland have done nothing apart from launch long balls over the top. Cleared away, headed down. Is Scotland again. Now back to McGregor. McGregor down the right. Now back to the captain here again. Now on the left-hand side. Here comes McLean. All the way over the top. Headed down there by Shea Adams. One back again there by Denmark. Scotland get onto it with McGregor. McGregor coming down the left-hand side. Here's Tierney. Tierney finds a way through to Hanley. Hanley back to McKenna. McKenna forward again. Scotland looking to pass the ball round now. In their own half. Here's McKenna again. McKenna down the left. Wins it back there through to McGregor. McGregor running forward, but no one's there in a blue jersey to run forward there, and it goes straight back into possession, or straight out for a goal kick now to Denmark as Schmeichel gets on to the end of this one. Well, there we go already. A poor night here for Scotland already. It's early days. I always like to be optimistic, but it is early. It does look like men against boys, I must admit. Denmark look like a real drilled international side, whereas Scotland look all over the place so far in this game, especially in the opening 20 minutes. Here's Gordon. Gordon plays out from the back again to Cooper. Cooper finds Tierney. Now to Billy Gilmour again. Down the left-hand side, finds Hanley. Hanley back along to Cooper. Cooper finds the goalkeeper, Gordon. Gordon hits that one long along that right-hand side, looking to play into Andy Robertson. However, that goes out of play. However, it does go out for a Scotland throw as it came off a red jersey. Taken quickly there in the middle of the park is Billy Gilmour. Now McGregor. McGregor down the left. McGregor finds a way through here again. Scotland jerseys pushing forward. Hanley's over the top of it now. Here's Gilmour. Gilmour advancing. Gilmour finds a way through to Tierney. Tierney back to Hanley. Hanley now back to Tierney again. Here comes Billy Gilmour. Billy Gilmour advancing. Can Scotland find a way through and get back into this game? Here's Gilmour. A decent pass and just couldn't quite get it through to Callum McGregor. He would have been in a decent scoring position there. However, just goes wide of the post. Ball comes back the way here again to Shea Adams. Shea Adams back onto it as he plays it back to Scotland. This is a little bit better now from Scotland. However, it's 20 minutes too late so far though. As I said, they could have been playing like this at the start of the game or even after the first goal. One back by Denmark again now. They'll be eager to try and score some more goals here this evening. Denmark will. There's a free kick one there as Yuri brings down Grant Hanley. It's going to be a free kick as it's taken quickly there again. Here's Billy Gilmour. Billy Gilmour runs down the left. Now back into Hanley. Hanley to Tierney. Tierney looking to make things happen here with McGregor. Here's McGregor. McGregor plays it all the way down that right-hand side now. Forward again for Scotland. Here comes McKenna. McKenna back along the halfway line now to Cooper. Cooper into Billy Gilmour again. Gilmour, a little 1-2 there with Fraser. Gilmour looking to try and find a way forward. Finds it back the way back to Cooper. Cooper coming through. Here's Tierney now. Tierney wins Scotland a throw in as that comes off of Kaya. Now Kaya gets onto it. Now Tierney's going to take this throw in here for Scotland as they look to try and find a goal back in this game. Tierney now through to Fraser. Blocked again there by Denmark. Goes out for yet another throw in. Anderson, nice little clearance there as Denmark aren't troubled by that Scotland advancement. Tierney now with a throw in. Tierney looking to find a way through here. Scotland jerseys are starting to come forward. Passes it in there to Hanley. Cleared away. One back again though by McGregor. McGregor into McKenna. McKenna forward. Loses the ball there to the Danish defence. McKenna gets back onto the ball for Scotland. Plays it to Callum McGregor. Down that right hand side is Robertson. Robertson forward. Now forward again. Here comes Scotland now. Scotland along the left. Little pass. Tierney keeps the ball in. However, Denmark again get back onto the ball, but one back by McKenna. Now Scotland advancing. Scotland looking to try and find a way through. Here comes Fraser. Fraser just outside the box and blocked there again by Denmark. And that's cleared away again by the Danish, and they managed to get the ball up the park there with Anderson and win themselves a throw-in at the expense of Fraser. Let's see what the old live chat's saying then. Guys, smash that like button. Let's try to get to 50 likes and I'll stop pestering you. We're nearly there. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe and all that stuff as well. On our way to 8,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. We're fairly optimistic here on the channel. Going pretty well. Got big things coming up though over the next couple of months. A bit more interactive with the live chat as well. Here come Denmark again. Ball over the top. Is Kaya, captain. Plays it along the left-hand side to Christensen. Christensen forward. Back to Kaya. Kaya along that right-hand side again. Plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Schmeichel. Schmeichel out to the left. Now back to Christensen again. Good level players there for Denmark, just in the defence. As you can tell, Schmeichel, Leicester City. Christensen, Chelsea, European Cup winner. Tierney headed down. One back though to Denmark. Drawn down to the wrong player. Here comes Damsgaard. Damsgaard now down that right hand side. A little bit of skill there from Tierney. Ball goes into the box again. And that's cleared away again there from Scotland. However, comes back to Denmark though, as they look to come forward and look for a third goal here. Lovely passing from outside the box. Denmark looking to try and find a way through. Down over the top. Nice little pass there. Again, a little 1-2 again there from Denmark. Ball over the top. Trying to find a way through down that right-hand side with a shot. And that goes over the bar. And that's going to go out for a Scotland goal kick. Mental stuff there already. Yeah, Liam McCourt says, hard to believe this is the same team that beat the Dutch a couple of months ago. Was it a win that Scotland... Did Scotland get a win in that game? Or was it a draw? I can't remember. No, I think it was a draw. 2-2. It was a 2-2 draw. Sorry guys, still got the after effects of my colds. I've still got a bit of a blocked nose, so I had to blow my nose there. Sorry for that. Sorry for that random thing there. But here comes Scotland again. Here's Cooper. Cooper along the left, back to Hanley. Hanley, built like a British shithouse. Fires that one forward. Cleared away again there by the Danish. McGregor back to McLean. Hanley forward back into Billy Gilmore. Passes back to his teammate. Hanley to Gilmore. Now Gilmore advancing forward. Now he's starting to look a little bit better. Here's McKenna. McKenna finds Gilmore. A little pass there forward. Looking to play into Shea Adams. Does find Adams just about. Now plays it along that right hand side to Hanley again. Scotland advancing. Danish supporters taking the piss by just doing the Mexican wave. Here's McGregor. McGregor forward. Slide tackled one there again by Denmark. Goal scorer Mile gets onto that one. Keeps Fraser guessing. Lovely clearance, really is. In fact, Fraser brings him down, grabs his leg there, and it's a free kick there to Denmark. Taken quickly again. Along the left-hand side. Now through the middle of the park, Denmark advancing. Nice little pass there from the Danish. Long ball switch play along that right hand side. Tierney heads it down though. Tierney gets back on the ball now here for Scotland. Here comes Kaya again. Now Denmark try and get back onto the ball. Again, one back there by the Danish. Intercepted there again by Scotland. However, one back again there by a red jersey as they advance forward looking for a third hit. 27 minutes played. Still Denmark 2, Scotland 0. Now coming down that right hand side, here's Yuri. Now here comes Darmstadt. And that's again cleared away there by a blue jersey and goes out for a corner kick here for Denmark. Holson over this one now for Denmark. Denmark looking pretty comfortable, as I said. Don't look like a team that are certainly not mugs in these sort of matches. As I said, semi-finalists in the Euros. Outplayed Scotland off at times, but Scotland have been their own worst enemy in this match, I believe. They've just not hit the heights that we've seen over the last few months. Denmark now do have this corner, and they're going to be able to put a ball into the box here. Now, can they find a way? Guys, we're 3 likes away from 50. Please do smash that like button and subscribe. Next Scotland game is Moldova, which is on Saturday. And then we've got a big one again on Thingy against Austria. So plenty of Scotland games coming up here live on the channel. Ball comes in now from Olsen. Ball comes down now again to Yuri. And again cleared, and he gets fouled there. And that's going to be a Scotland free kick there as Yuri just brings down Tierney. And that's going to be a free kick here to Scotland. Denmark nearly trying to get onto it and make something happen. But yeah, bringing down Tierney in the build-up there as he looked to try and get through on goal. Again, no need for that. But it's a free kick to Scotland. And Denmark's advance is finished with that. There's Gordon again now with the goal kick. Gordon hits this one. Well, he's probably just going to go long. I'd probably try and play out from the back. Try and do something, because it's just going to go straight back into a red jersey. Yeah, right. Headed down though. Back to McKenna. McKenna goes all the way back to Cooper. Cooper back to Gordon. Gordon plays along the left-hand side now again for Scotland. Cooper back to Gordon. Gordon forward. 55% ball possession for Denmark so far to Scotland's 45. Denmark are the team prevailing so far. Here's Hanley, back to Gordon. Gordon over the top, and Gordon just hits the ball out of play. And that's going to go out for a throw-in now to Denmark in a fairly decent position. Bad cause of judgment there from Craig Gordon. No need to kick the ball out of play from that angle. Isn't going to absolutely no one. Now here comes Denmark again now as they look to try and find a third here. Nice clearance away there again from Tierney. Comes back out for another throw in here for Denmark. Look to try and find another goal here before half time. Half an hour played. Denmark 2, Scotland 0. Hit long there again from Denmark. Now down the right hand side is Kaya again. Kaya now back to Christensen. Christensen along that left hand side, looking to find Olsen. Damsgaard there also. The Danish crowd are enjoying this one. They're enjoying the display. Here's Christensen again. Christensen along the right hand side is Olsen. Forward, one back by Hanley though. Now back to Gilmore. Scotland just can't keep onto the ball as the ball's one back there again. And now here comes Damsgaard down that right hand side now for Denmark. And Denmark just couldn't quite get the ball into his feet there, but managed to keep onto it. Here's Val. Olsen. Olsen forward. Christensen now coming forward now for the Danish. Now looking to get into the box here, Denmark. Again, there's such good passes of the ball here, the Danish. Here's Kaya now, pretty high up. Here's Christensen. Christensen just driving outside. Denmark looking to try and find a way through this Scottish defence. Nice passing about. Now over the top again. Denmark very, very patient and unlocking the door. Scotland don't really come and make things easy for themselves. Here come Olsen now. Olsen looking to try and find his way through. However, Scotland bring him down. I think this time Hanley might go into the book. So it's McLean that's going into the book. Oh, he's getting briefed up anyway for his challenge there on one of the Denmark boys. No need for that one. No yellow card, but it's going to be a free kick to Denmark anyway. Bad ball, bad time of judgment. Now given a free kick in a fairly decent position to Denmark. And now they're going to have a chance to maybe put a ball into the box here. Craig Gordon urging his wall to get into place as Denmark look to try and find a third here before half time. Danish loving this. Vars and Olsen over this one now for Denmark. They like that one. Thank you for 50 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Denmark now looking to put this one into the box. Olsen, Vars over it. Vars sticks it into the box. Now here comes Denmark. Good save there by Craig Gordon. And almost thought Denmark nearly find a third one there, but a decent stop there by the Hearts keeper. And now Denmark get back into possession again as Christensen plays it all the way back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel back out to Christensen. Now Denmark driving forward here again along the left-hand side. Just passing the ball around. Finds a way down that right-hand side. Gets back onto it. Okay, nice passing about here from the Danish. Plays it along the right. Here's Vars. Kaya. Forward again now, Denmark. Blocked again there by Scotland. Denmark managed to find a way through. Here's Damsgaard. And again, one back by Tierney. How can Tierney set Scotland away here? Here comes Robertson now along the left-hand side. Robertson looking to play into McGregor. And again, blocked and cleared away there by Denmark. Comes back to the Scotland defence though. Headed down. Fraser tries to get onto it. And again, cleared away by the Danish yet again. Easily dealt with there. Christensen, Kaya and co. All there at the back. Just stopping Scotland from advancing. Again, they've just played Scotland off the park. I don't think the Scotland team know how to cope with it. As I say, Denmark just so patient, not rushing things, just happy to keep possession and just pass their way through the Scotland defence and Scotland team. Scotland just look a bit disjointed and a bit disorganised. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Here come Denmark again. Back along the back line. As that's cleared away yet again. Here's Kaya. Kaya back on it forward. Over the top. And one back by McKenna. Can Scotland do something with the ball? It's so frustrating that they're not doing anything with it. Here's Cooper. Cooper's going to go along the right-hand side. Now back into Billy Gilmore. It's almost like their only way forward is through Billy Gilmore, Scotland. They're really putting the pressure on him. They've got decent players out on the left and right-hand side. Why can't they come forward that way? Here comes Cooper. Cooper along to Hanley. Hanley all the way back to Gordon. Now Gordon just launches it long. And it's going to go straight to the Denmark defence. I predicted this Scotland side. They don't know anything what they're doing. They really don't have an idea of their game plan. It's just give the ball back to Denmark, and Denmark are happy to get onto the ball and happy to just pass around. They're really not fazed by Scotland's choice of what they're doing with the ball. Here comes Kaya again, back to Vars. Denmark happy just to pass around. They pass it back to Kaya, now back to Christensen. Christensen now along the left-hand side. Denmark coming forward. Kaya again. Plays it back. Looking down the right-hand side. Again, another decent pass. Now along that back line. Gets away from it. That's cleared away there by the Danish again. Scotland just no sense of urgency to get forward at all. Really don't have any sense of urgency to get forward and create problems. Here they come down the left-hand side here again now, Denmark. Damsgaard back over to Christensen. Christensen forward. Here's Kaya. Kaya into the middle of the park. Forward. Just passing around the middle of the park. Scotland not advancing or anything. Decent pass there again is Vars. Back to Kaya. Captain now on the halfway line for Denmark. Christensen. Back to Yuri. Now all the way back to Schmeichel. A few minutes left of the first half remaining. Here's Christensen. Christensen looking to spot a runner. Run, he does down the left-hand side now. Here comes Olsen. And he can't keep that one away. Andy Robertson clears it away. Back onto Cooper. And that's going to be a free kick there to Scotland as he brings him down. Yuri. No need for that one there. Cooper nicely got the ball back. But again, not causing any problems here, Scotland, at all. They're going to get pumped. Or in fact, it will just remain 2-0 if Denmark allow it. As I said, Denmark are in no urgency. Very, very patient in the way they're playing. Very ball dominating. Scotland don't have any ideas in terms of creativity here so far. Craig Gordon now has a free kick, and I know what he's going to do. He's going to launch it straight back into Kaya, and then Kaya is just going to set the next advance for Denmark. Ball over the top, headed down, and exactly there. I predicted the wrong player. It went to Christensen, but either way, Christensen then passes straight back to Kaya, and now here come Denmark again. Is Andersen now. Andersen back to Kaya. Kaya along to Andersen again. Here comes Kaya along the left. Now back into the middle of the park. Now here come Denmark over the top. And again, cleared away there again by Scotland. And that's out of play yet again. Just allowing it. It's been so poor. What's happening here? Hanley, I think, having a bit of beef with the Danish players. Hanley, something's happening with Hanley here. Didn't see what's happened, but the referee's blowing, shouting Hanley, get over to him. I'll have to see what happened here. Hanley managed to maybe just bring him down. Yeah, he shoulder barged him out with a thing. I'm not sure that was too bad. It was pretty strong, but I don't think it was too foul play on the goal scorer, Mal. Either way, Hanley's getting a briefing. Blocked there, but no yellow cards distributed. The referee's been pretty fair this evening anyway. Yeah, cleared away. And yeah, been briefed up. Both getting a warning. Now, what will Scotland do for the second half? As I say, 5 minutes left to go of the first half. It's been a poor first half from Scotland. Denmark, easily, just so calm and collective. You can see it in the crowd. They're just not worried by Scotland's advances whatsoever. Scotland haven't even had a shot. I don't think Schmeichel, the only time he ever touched the ball with his Kaya is passing it back to him just to try and integrate him into the match. He's been that bored in the sticks there for Denmark. But either way, here come Denmark again now, though, as they advance forward yet again. Ball down the left-hand side. Now looking to find a way through Damsgaard again. And Scotland again managed to clear the ball away. Just about, though. There, just about. But guys, what do you think of the game so far? Let me know down in the live chat. Being pretty quiet in the live chat. Actually, uses things all popping. But I know the game's cack so far. But yeah, good to see people in there anyway. Shout out to Chrissy who's joining in. What do you think of Scotland's performance so far? For those of you watching, guys, let me know what needs to change in the second half. Can Scotland change? I mean, I suppose Scotland are lucky it's only 2-0. They've literally done nothing in this match, Scotland, and I think it's a massive backward step. As I said, the World Cup qualifiers is very, very important. Look, I didn't think Scotland are going to come into this game and blow Denmark apart. I didn't think that was going to be the case at all, but I just felt Scotland would maybe be able to keep themselves into it, you know, keep it down to 0-0, keep it a narrow victory to Denmark. But yeah, it's been very, very poor. Carl Hill says, do us all a favour and just don't come out for the second half. Probably the best result we can hope for. It was a 2-0. Jeez, man. Here comes Christensen again now, though. Now to Andersen. Denmark hungry for just one more goal before half-time if they can find it. Plays along the left-hand side now into the middle of the park. Delaney forward. Cleared away again there. Now down the right. Back to Kaya. Ball over the top. Now through to Andersen again. Blocked forward. The Danish looking to drive through. Here comes Yuri. Now forward over the top. There's Vars. One back again there by Denmark. Cleared away by Scotland. Callum McGregor get onto that one. Switches play. Back into the box again. Now back to Delaney. Delaney coming forward. Over the top. Now here's a good chance for Denmark. Can they find a way through here again to make it 3? Down that right hand side is Voss. And again, that was not struck correctly there from him. And goes to Craig Gordon's hands pretty easily and collected. However, made a bit of an arse of the distribution there. Craig Gordon played it out to Tierney and Tierney loses it. Straight back to Denmark again though. Couple minutes to go till half time. Not been the best performance by any means from Scotland. Denmark now coming forward. Looking to try and overload the box, maybe. As Denmark get back into possession. Playing it back the way. Now playing it along the middle of the halfway line. Here's Delaney again. Delaney finds a way through down the left-hand side now here for Denmark. Denmark over the top. Ball comes into the box again as Denmark look for a third. Here's a good chance now again for Vars, and he couldn't quite control it. And that goes all the way down the left-hand side. Damsgaard manages to keep it in. Denmark desperately looking for a third here. Hanley cleared and got into defensive duties there that time. Goes out for yet another throw in here. Goal scorer for Denmark taking it. Yuri and Co all in the box. As they go through the top here again. Now down the left. Nice little pass. Blocked and cleared away. That time by McLean. Delaney furious. Delaney shouting at his teammates. Just shows the mentality, I suppose. Delaney raging. Absolutely raging with that one. Gone out for a throw-in now for Scotland, though. Ball goes over the top. Cleared away there again by Scotland. Caught offside, in fact, from a throw. That just sums up their night here already. Denmark back in possession. Take the free kick on the halfway line. And again, they're just going to keep coming forward. Here comes Anderson. Anderson along the right. Anderson playing the ball pretty comfortably there again. Here's Anderson. Back along the middle, here's Kaya. Kaya forward yet again. Denmark happy with their 2-0 lead. Scotland poor in this first half. What will we see in the second half? That is the question. And am I seeing things correctly? The Republic of Ireland are currently 1-0 up against Portugal in the Algarve. Big result there. If the FA Ireland can hang on to that one, that's a massive result there for Ireland. Here come Denmark again, though, down the left-hand side. Ball goes into the box. Cleared away. I'm just going to get an update on that game as to who scored the goals and all the rest of it. Ireland 1-0 up there. Egan is the man who scores. Cristiano, is he playing for Portugal this evening? Yes, he is. He missed a penalty as well there, Cristiano. Hope that's not things we're going to soon see in the Premier League. Here's Denmark again now, though, in the middle of the park. One back by Cooper. And we're nearly there at the half-time break. Scotland poor. Denmark have been brilliant. Here's Gilmour. Gilmour along the left. Can Razor maybe get a goal back before half-time? Ball goes out of play there from Denmark. And in fact, the referee's going to call it back for a free kick, I think, as Ryan Fraser brought it down. It's going to be a free kick now here for Scotland. Fraser on this one. Rab Morrison says Rangers FC champions as usual. Well, for those of you that are into your club football, guys, make sure you do subscribe as well. We're back with the Scottish Premiership action and Europa League action after the international break. And we've got the Edinburgh Derby coming up very soon as well. So big games coming up here on the channel. So please do stick around. Scotland may have a free kick to maybe get them back into the game here. Not even had a shot at goal, I don't think. Schmeichel's done nothing, but they have a chance to maybe get something into the box here now, Scotland. Fraser and Robertson over this one. 20 seconds left remaining of the first half. This will be one last chance now of the first half. Can Scotland find a goal back? Robertson, ball into the box. Here's Hanley! And headed away there by Denmark. And that's out of play. And that will do in terms of the first half, I think. Been poor, as I said, from Scotland. And, yeah, been a tough, poor game as a free kick was given. And now Scotland and Denmark. There we go. Half time here, guys. 2-0. You know the drill. I'm just going to go grab a brew. If you've enjoyed the first half, probably the Scotland fans haven't enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a poor game. But do stick around for the second half, guys. We'll try and spice things up. And hopefully Scotland can turn things on in the second half, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're nearly at 7,800 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm going to go grab a brew, get some water, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. 2 seconds. Alright guys, back again, ready for the old second half. Again, look, I just want to recap. Bad performance from Scotland, really, in the first half. I want to start seeing a bit better from Scotland. We've come to expect a bit more under Steve Clarke. I know the fan base is fairly split at the moment in terms of whether they're Steve Clarke in, Steve Clarke out. But either way, there was some bright sparks throughout qualification from the Nations League and stuff like that, and in the European group stage, or the pre-seasons prior to the European qualifiers, along with the other World Cup qualifier matches as well. There has been some bright signs, but today's performance has been way off the mark from Scotland. It really has. And now, hopefully, in the second half, they can really implement the changes and try and kind of get a bit of a boot up the arse. I personally would say Scotland are lucky that it's not more than 2-0. I really do. I think Denmark have controlled the match. Scotland, I think, got one shot at the end of the match there. That was just from a free kick, so that was more of a given. But creating chances, they've done nothing. As soon as Craig Gordon wins a goal kick, the ball just goes straight up the park and straight into Kyle or into Christensen or into Anderson, and then they just start an advance again and just try and create another chance. So Scotland need to try and find some different ideas in the second half and really play to the strengths that we've been used to, because this was really poor from Scotland. But yeah, guys, I want your score predictions for the second half. Let me know down in the old live chat. And if you're new, just joining in to this evening, this evening, I always get it wrong no matter what. If it's an afternoon match, I'll go this evening. If it's an evening match, I'll say this afternoon. It's just always a given. But yeah, guys, if you are new, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We've got loads of Scottish football coming up over the next couple of weeks. We've got 2 games in the World Cup qualifiers in the international break. So if you're into the Tartan Army and following them, guys, then please do join in with that. We'll be there for those games. And then, of course, at the weekend, after the international break, we've got some big games with St Johnstone versus Rangers. We've got Celtic versus Ross County, and then the big one on the Sunday, the Edinburgh Derby, Hearts versus Hibs, the first one since about 2 years ago, because Hearts were obviously down in the second tier. So yeah, plenty of Scottish football coming up, along with the Europa League group stages as well. Rangers and Celtic both taking part in the Europa League group stages. So yeah, loads of matches coming up here on the channel, so please do subscribe to the channel. Ben Quigley, good to see you, mate. Yeah, thank you. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Fucking hell. Joe Allen says 4-0 Denmark, probably. Martin Ross says 4-0 Denmark. Jesus, guys, very optimistic. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah. Still with the after effects of that cold. Just blown. Matt Gunner says, if you're happy with Clarke below par performances, you are part of the problem. Yeah, I mean, he's not been a great manager. I don't know. He's done bits, I mean, but I suppose sometimes it can be like tin foil over shit, because you know, they didn't go through the conditional way into the Euros. They kind of went through the backdoor entrance, so it kind of like papered over the cracks, I suppose. But look, they still managed to get there either way, so it is an achievement over the last sort of 22 years. However, in the groups, I felt like they didn't play particularly well, they played well against England, but apart from that, I think they should have really played to their strengths against Czech Republic and Croatia. I think they could have done a bit better in those games, but it is what it is. Ben Quigley's very optimistic. He's saying 2-2. Well, we'll see anyway, as the Copenhagen Arena, standing ovation for the players now coming out. Remember in July there was that awful experience we've seen at this stadium. A lot of the Euros was playing there, and of course with the cardiac arrest scene. Glad that Eriksen's okay, of course, but great to see the stadium full again. So this is where FC Copenhagen play. Nice stadium, really stadium that I kind of want to go to, in fact. The Danish Super League. especially on a European night. Imagine that. It'd be unbelievable. Anyway, Vars comes out now as well. The Danish and the Scots are on the park as they battle it out for an all-important 3 points. Obviously, Denmark with the advantage as things stand. However, still 45 minutes to go in this match, and if it's anything like the first half, well, then I can expect Denmark to score plenty more goals and get the 3 points. But we have Scotland got that fight to try and fight back here. They are making a change. They're bringing on Lyndon Dykes for Scott McKenna, so a defender for a striker, which may show they might go a bit forward here, Scotland, and try and do something in this match. But we'll soon find out nonetheless. Here we go for this one. And here we go. It's Scotland to get us underway here for the second half. As we get things underway here again. Scotland play a long ball down the left-hand side. And how will Scotland play in this second half here in Copenhagen? Ball comes forward. One back there by the Danish though. Now back into the defensive line here again. Here comes Grant Hanley. Hanley goes all the way back to Craig Gordon. Craig Gordon plays it along that right-hand side. As Scotland advance again. And this time, again, his distribution hasn't been great. Craig Gordon keeps on kicking it back to the opposition players. Whether it's the game plan or not, I don't know. But it hasn't been particularly great. Here comes Christensen. Back to Kaya. Kaya over the top. Now Denmark driving forward themselves. Now along the left-hand side. Again, Knack in the middle of the park. Now here come Denmark probing forward. Again, looking for a third is Delaney. Delaney again. Lovely pass back the way. Now into the danger area. Here come Denmark again. Scotland appealing for offside. However, the flag stayed down. In fact, there it goes. It's up now, and that's going to be the free kick to Scotland. But yeah, that was the advantage play. Yeah, definitely offside there from Denmark as they look to create their way through. Olsen looking to come on forward. However, Scotland do have a free kick, and they actually play it out to the back for once. Played out to the left, in fact put back to Craig Gordon. Now he distributes it all the way out to Kaya, and now Denmark are going to come forward again here. Denmark playing along the left. Here's Christensen into the middle of the park to Delaney. Delaney forward, looking to try and meet it there, but that ball goes out of play. It's going to be a Scotland throw in here on the halfway line. Delaney's ball just went astray and went out of play as he looked to try and link up there with Olsen on that right-hand side. But Scotland now have possession as they take another throw-in. Here's McGregor. McGregor back the way. Here's McLean. Coming forward now, Scotland. Back into Hanley. Hanley over the top. Hanley looking to try and find a way through. Jambo's for the title. Well, we'll see after that Edinburgh derby. Next Sunday, guys. Not this Sunday. Next Sunday live on the channel. Remember that one. Here comes Billy Gilmore with a shot. Oh, Billy Gilmore there. With Scotland's best chance of the match. A shot from outside the box. Just goes wide of the post there. But bit better play there from Scotland. A bit more quicker there from Shea Adams. Finding Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore took a risk. Took a shot and just goes wide of the post. But a decent one there from Billy. However, just couldn't get that one on target. With a decent chance there, though, for Scotland, though, nonetheless. Oh, decent there, man. Now here they come again. Here comes Dundee. Dundee United. I've seen someone put Dundee in the chat there. Subconsciously said Dundee United for some reason. Here comes Denmark now. Down the left-hand side again. Looking to try and keep the ball in again, and that's cleared away there by Scotland. Fraser doing a bit of defensive work, goes out for another Denmark throw-in. Mervale on that one, and he takes it quickly. Now down the left, Denmark looking to come forward again as they try and find a third goal here and really kill off this match. Here's Christensen. Christensen now to Anderson along the right side. Denmark forward. Nice little pass there again. Coming forward down the right, switching play along the left. Now Denmark over the top. Denmark advancing. Denmark looking to try and find a way through. Decent pass in into there to Urari. Plays it quickly, and again fouled there again. And Hanley now may go into the box, sorry. So he brings down Yuri down. No need for that one there from Grant Hanley. Pulls him down. That's going to be a free kick here to the home side. Ah, dear. Here's another free kick now for Denmark as they look to try and find a third. Here we go. Have they got a way through to it now here with Kaya? Kaya and Co over the top. They're looking to put a ball into the box now. Ball into the danger area there for Denmark. Cleared away there again from Scotland. One back along that right-hand side here, though. And blocked away there again by another red jersey. And that goes out of play again. Scotland, again, playing a bit like they were in the first half. They really are just allowing Denmark to have a lot of the ball and create chances. And they need to be careful, as I said. They don't want to end up 3-4-0 down in this game as they look to try and get back into it. Here comes Christensen again. Christensen, again, lovely little bit of play there from Denmark as they look to try and make things happen along that left-hand side. Hanley wins the ball back again and clears it away. Nicely done there by him. Here comes Damsgaard. And again, cleared away there by Denmark and out of play as they win a corner kick as that comes off a blue jersey. A corner now here to Denmark. Decent little bit of play there. Decent clearance, to be fair, as well from Grant Hanley. He's been alright today so far. But Denmark with their second corner of the match to Scotland's 0. Scotland rarely been in Denmark's half. Ball goes into the box again now for Denmark. Headed away there again. Comes back out to Kaya. And Kaya with a shot just goes wide of the post and out of play. In fact, that was Vars who took the shot there, and yeah, it wasn't even on target. That's not going to trouble Craig Gordon, and goes way, way out of play. And out for another goal kick here to Scotland. What are they going to do with that? Steve Clark watching on, wonder what he's thinking so far. Total attempts in this game have been Denmark 8, Scotland 1. Real dominant display here from the Danish as they ease and cruise their way to 3 points in an all-important World Cup qualifier. That would be pretty much them out of sight. I'll check the score in the other games in the groups at the moment. I talked about Austria and Moldova. Very important match. If we can keep that one as a draw, this defeat wouldn't go round as too bad. You don't want Austria winning because Scotland currently occupy that second place spot, and Scotland do have the chance to beat Austria on Saturday, on Wednesday. But if they play like this, then it's not looking good for Scotland by any means. They do have Moldova on Wednesday, which we'll be live for again, guys. On Saturday, sorry, Moldova on Saturday, Austria on Wednesday. So we'll be live for that game, guys, as well. So make sure you do tune in for that. Maybe a chance for Scotland to really get some points on the board. Their Moldova game's really important. Scotland can afford to lose this match. As I said, Denmark are the front runners in terms of qualification, but that second place spot is all important that a few teams are battling out for, Israel and Austria. Currently Austria are drawing to Moldova. Scotland do play them on Saturday and then do play Austria on the Wednesday. Here's Kaya. Kaya along that right side again. There's Denmark driving forward yet again. Nice play there again by Denmark. Just beautiful passing around. They're just not troubled. They're so patient. Patience is very, very key in matches like this. Scotland trying to frustrate them. However, just happy to keep on the ball. Happy to just go around. Just not allow Scotland to have any of the ball. And it's not really affecting them, to be honest. Here comes Christensen now, though. European Cup winner. Down the left-hand side. And I think just caught offside there in the end. And that's going to be a turnover of possession. As Scotland now win a free kick. As the flag went up on that far left-hand side. As Denmark tried to find a way through. But it is what it is. It's going to be a free kick to them. Nicely dealt with. Craig Gordon over this one now. again, just need to be a bit more creative. I would just feel this way. They need to be a bit more creative. These long balls just aren't working, I don't think, for Scotland. They're trying to play on the counter-attack, but I feel like Denmark are really set up in a way that's not going to allow Scotland to even get on a counter-attack. They're well drilled defensively. Here comes Tierney now. Tierney down the left-hand side. Here could be a good chance for Scotland. Tierney's through, and again, no quality in that final third there. Just wasn't on the same wavelength as McLean, and that ball just went beckering and went the other way. Just couldn't get anything on it there, Scotland, but it was a decent advancement there initially from Tierney, but yeah, just couldn't. Just weren't on the same wavelength. Didn't have that chemistry between them to really go at it and find a way forward. Here comes Damsgaard back over to Christensen as he plays it along that right hand side here again, Denmark, as they look to advance and find that third one. 10 minutes into the second half, still 2-0 here, and still Denmark on top as things stand. Ball down the left-hand side here again. Decent ball in. Christensen. Back over. Here's Delaney. Delaney forward. Denmark again looking for another. Now along that right side. Tries to find a way through to Olsen. Cleared away there by Denmark again. By Scotland again, sorry. Back into Kaya. Kaya along the midfield. Denmark forward. Now down the right-hand side is a good chance for Denmark again. And again, Hanley's there to clear it away. In fact, he was brought down by Yuri. Hanley, though, was well in position. And it's a free kick one anyway to Scotland as Ulaney brings him down. But a decent anticipation there from Grant Hanley, I believe. So he hasn't played too bad this evening at all. Yuri there also. Guys, if you haven't already, guys, please do smash the old like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Help us out. We're nearly at 8,000 subscribers. So many big things coming here on the channel. To say, it's always a bit quiet around the international breaks. We do go live for the Scotland games, but apart from that, to be perfectly honest, I just can't make content around it in terms of actual videos around the national team. I just, unless it's a competitive, unless it's like the Euros of the World Cup, I just find it hard to really get invested into it. However, I do like watching the games and doing the live streams, but when it comes to club football, I'll start making videos like properly again, previews and all the rest of it. But here comes Shea Adams now. Here's McGregor. McGregor now down the left-hand side here to Billy Gilmore. Gilmore forward to McGregor. McGregor forward now for Scotland along the left-hand side. Can Scotland find a way back into this? As I said, they've got about over half an hour left to play. If they get a goal back now, you could feel they'll be back in the mix of things. Here's Fraser into the box again and trying to find Shea Adams, but cleared away by Denmark, and that goes out for a corner to Scotland now. A 5% chance of scoring from a corner, of course, but this is the first corner of the game. It's probably one of the better opportunities that Scotland are going to have in this match. But yeah, decently won there by them. Oh, mental. Chance to get a ball into the box now here for Scotland. Now as they got this corner kick in, can they break, or can they find their first goal of the game? I think they could get one goal back now with half an hour left to play. A bit of motivation, the right changes, they'll be back in the mix of things, even though Denmark have been so dominant in this match. But Scotland now with a corner kick, ball into the box, and Kasper Schmeichel comes out to collect it. And no Scotland jersey is there to even cause a problem. Kasper Schmeichel's ball goes all the way down the left-hand side. One back by Billy Gilmore. Gordon plays it out of, down to the right. One back again there by Delaney again. Down the right. Forward. And cleared away by them. Denmark back on the ball yet again. Decent pass along the back. Here's Kaya. Kaya now down the right here again. Denmark probing forward. Denmark looking to try and find a way in here. Can they find a way in? That's the question. Here's Delaney. Now over the top here again. One back by Shea Adams. Shea Adams advancing forward, cleared away again there by Denmark. And just buying themselves time there to not get broke on the counter-attack. Decent clearance there again from the captain, Kaya. And that's going to go out for a throw-in here for Scotland. Olsen just taking a breather. Nice bit of skill there in the end. Scotland take the throw-in quickly. Get into the middle of the park, on the halfway line. Headed and cleared away again there by Denmark. Goes out for another throw-in here for Scotland. On that right side now, Fraser gets onto it. Fraser takes it quickly. Fraser along that right. Oh, a decent bit of play here from Scotland. Yes, that's right. Here comes McLean. McLean coming forward. The Danish fans doing the bouncy by the looks of things. It's Fraser again. And headed away here by Denmark again. And that's not troubled them that time. How played here already. It's Denmark 2, Scotland 0. Scotland looking a bit better than they did in the second half, but still not that great. Here comes Olsen again. Olsen goes all the way back to Anderson. Anderson along the back line. Here comes Kaya. Kaya in the middle of the park. Now down the left here. Denmark pushing through. Denmark finds a way through in here again. Here comes Urari. Now over to Dumsgaard. Dumsgaard ball into gain, and again cleared away by Scotland. But comes back in to a red jersey. Cleared away there by that man Grant Hanley again. Comes back to the midfield here to Damsgaard. And now over to Val. As Denmark look to try and kill this game off. Ball comes forward now. Furries of red shirts driving through. Down the left-hand side now, Denmark. Denmark over the top, just outside the box. It's Delaney! And Delaney takes a shot, saved by Craig Gordon. And Urari trying to get the follow-up there, but Craig Gordon wins the ball back. But a decent shot there from Delaney initially. And now that is a goal kick here to Scotland. And nicely dealt with in the end. Did well to get onto it. Ball over the top here again. Scotland managing to get back onto it again. Here comes Denmark down the left-hand side now. Grant Hanley. Hanley over to Tierney. Cleared away. There's Kaya. Kaya along the back. Now back to the goalkeeper, Kasper Schmeichel. So Denmark 66 possession here so far. Ball possession, that is. To Scotland's 34 as we have passed the hour mark. Nearly 25 minutes, just over 25 minutes left to play here in Copenhagen. Still 2-0. Scotland still within a chance. It's Shea Adams now with a shot, and he's penalised there, and that's going to be a free kick now to Denmark as he gets back onto it. Decent clearance there initially, though. It was a handball. I seen it there in the build-up there from Shea Adams. Should have done a tiny bit better with that ball. And it's cleared away there again. Jesus. Gordon. Make a great save earlier on, though. Now here come Denmark in the middle of the park. Denmark advancing. Anderson. Anderson over the top. Finds Urari. Cleared away by Scotland again. Headed away by Grant Hanley. Now back into the middle of the park here again. Here comes Fraser. Fraser, quick pass there again to Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore looking to make things happen in the middle of the park. Now Scotland advance. Scotland trying to find a way through. Down that right-hand side again. Here comes McLean. McLean into the box and headed away there again by Kaya. And that comes back to Denmark. But again, Scotland showing signs of maybe getting forward and trying to create stuff of their own. However, Denmark pretty resilient in terms of defending. Well set up, well positioned. Scotland need to come up with something a bit special to try and break through this and then break through a really, really good goalkeeper. That being Kasper Schmeichel. But here they come again now. Denmark. Vars is there. Big Denmark. Now Denmark making another change by the looks of things. One of the players coming on the park. And the bad news is in there, guys. Austria 1-0 up against Moldova. That's something we didn't want to see just yet, as the Scotland base wanted to try and make things happen and try and get into that second qualifying spot. As I said, currently now Scotland will drop down, and Israel are 3-0 up. Scotland, as things stand, will drop down to 4th. Not a good sight unless they can find a couple of goals here this evening. But yeah, our 4th. Denmark next have got... Denmark maybe have got Israel next, have they? Matches. No, Denmark got Faroe Islands, then Israel. Look, it's still open. There's still time. Scotland need to win that game against Moldova. They really do. There's no excuses against Moldova. But Vars was slightly injured for a bit. The treatment team has come on. However, I think he's going to be okay. So they're pretty much there. Pretty much done. Vars limping off. Is he going to be okay to carry on, or is he going to be a change? I think he might be coming off here, Vars. Yeah, I don't know about that. Not sure what happened there. He's gone onto the sideline though. We're waiting to see what happens with him. Easily dealt with. Denmark play along the back line. Denmark are down at 10 for a second. In fact, I think Vars has just come back on the park though. Here's Christensen. Christensen back the way. Forward again. Scotland looking to play a bit of pressure. As I say, for some reason this game's still 2-0. Scotland are still in this match. And 25 minutes left to go. Just under 25 minutes left to play. Still could have a chance to try and find a goal or two. But need to up the quality, that's for sure. Kaya on that one. Takes it quickly again there, Denmark. Over the top. Now down the right. Miss Kitten, how do you feel about Cedric Itten leaving the club? Here comes Denmark again, over the top. Cleared away again there from Scotland. One back by Gilmore. And again, there's a penalised there as Darmsgaard's brought it down. And that's going to be a free kick now to the home side. Brought it down by McLean. Yeah, cleared away. And Denmark are going to make a couple more changes as we go into the final 20 minutes here in Copenhagen. Poulsen comes on off for Wind. And there we go. Big Denmark change there. It's great, as I say, great to see a full house here in Denmark, in Copenhagen. That one's taken quickly again now. Here come Denmark along the left-hand side. Over the top. Now into the middle of the park again. One back there nicely. Again, pushing forward. Tries to intercept it there with Scotland again. Gets back onto it. Nicely done there again. Comes away through. Denmark over the top now. Looking to try and find a third. Is Darmsgaard. Back to Kaya. Just holding the ball. Now forward again. One back again there by Denmark again. Down the right hand side now. Darmsgaard forward. Here's Christensen. Christensen into Delaney. Delaney forward now. Now back over the top here again. Denmark just toying with Scotland ever so slightly. Just passing the ball around the defence. Going forward, going back. Anderson looking to try and find a way through. Now here they come again now. Denmark brought down there by Scotland. One back again there by Denmark again. One back by Gilmore though. Gilmore plays it along the back line. Into Cooper. Cooper manages to get it up the park ever so slightly here to Shea Adams. He's had a fairly quiet evening tonight for Scotland. As I said, there's not been really service for the strikers. Lyndon Dykes is on the park, remember. I've not really mentioned his name at all this evening. Came on as a second half substitution for McKenna. Scotland have wanted to make a bit more all-out attacking. Here's Gilmore. To Fraser, back to Gilmore, now back to Hanley. Hanley along that left-hand side here to Gilmore again. Gilmore looking to make things happen in the second half. Again, just hasn't really come up with the goods just yet. All over the top now here again. Down that left-hand side, Denmark. Just setting off as Scotland advance forward again now here with Hanley. Decent block. And that's out of play there again that time from Scotland. Scotland get back on the ball again though. Brought forward now. Down the left-hand side now, this time by Grant Hanley. Hanley forward now into Gilmore. Gilmore back the way. Scotland trying to get the way up the park, playing out for the back. Hanley back to Gordon. Gordon, what's Gordon going to do with the ball here? Plays it quickly now to Gilmore again. Now here comes Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor driving forward himself. And now here comes Lyndon Dykes. And Lyndon Dykes just can't get the ball. Lyndon Dykes is not a very good player, is he? It's really not. One back again there by Denmark. Now they're going to go the other way. One back by Hanley. Hanley manages to get it out to that left-hand side now here to Tierney. What can Tierney do with this ball now here for Scotland? Scotland driving forward. And again, nobody's there for Tierney's ball. And that goes out of play and goes out for a throw into the home side. Not troubled there by that advancement by any means. Now Ryan Christie, who's just signed for Bournemouth from Celtic, is going to be coming on now for the last 20 or less than 20 minutes here in Copenhagen. Ryan Christie, as I say, chose Bournemouth. Didn't really show much ambition. Obviously a money factor, that one there for Christie, not a playing factor. Bournemouth have been lingering around the Championship for a while. Not particularly one of the favourites to go up by any means. Scott Parker is the new manager, but yeah, I mean, lack of ambition for me. Fair enough. Going to a Premier League side, I suppose, like Odsonne Edouard did, but Ryan Christie, I mean, Jesus, there was a lot of talk he was going to go down to Ligue 1, apparently down to Monaco or to Nice or something like that. That would have been a good next step in his career, but Bournemouth, I just feel like it's a bit of a backward step. I really do. I think Celtic, playing in the Europa League group stages, playing and competing for trophies, it's just so much more bigger than playing for Bournemouth. It's obviously a money move, that one. Ball one back again. Look, Rangers have been buying Bournemouth players. So it just goes to show the levels in terms of the Scottish Premiership Big Two, Rangers, Celtic, and down the Championship. I'd never go down to the Championship from Rangers or Celtic. No way. Bad business, bad move. All about money there for Christie, I think. Here comes Gilmore. But he does come on here now. Can he affect any changes here for Scotland? Here's Hanley. Hanley forward. Ball over the top. Ball over the top here again now for Scotland. Here comes Tierney. Tierney through. Driving forward here again, and again Scotland just can't get up there. I don't think they've just got the quality. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really don't think Scotland have got the quality to get forward and really cause this Denmark team a problem. They're so well drilled defensively, Denmark. Their shape's been fantastic, and they've played really well tonight. They probably should have more goals to show for it, but again, Scotland just haven't got the quality to go forward. I think Scotland are lacking. They've got quality all over the pitch, I feel. Like the midfield's pretty good. The wings are pretty good. But I just think the strikers are a problem. I think Shea Adams is good, but I don't think Lyndon Dykes is good enough. It just goes to show, he's playing for QPR, mid-table Championship side. Doesn't really score for them. I don't think he's particularly good enough. I think Scotland need to find the next striker or next big player that's going to score goals. But here comes McLean now. McLean driving forward now for Scotland. Now down to the left-hand side is Callum McGregor! And Callum McGregor takes the shot, the Celtic captain. However, that's not going to trouble Kasper Schmeichel as he collects it there. We're going into the last 15 minutes. It's Denmark 2, Scotland 0. It's Denmark again. Can Scotland show a bit of life in this last 15 minutes? Denmark play another ball down the left-hand side, won by Billy Gilmore. He's been pulling the strings in the second half. He's looked a lot better than he did in the first half. A lot of missed passes from Gilmore, but a lot better performance this second half. Is Denmark again now over the top. Now forward again, cleared away and out of play. Denmark frustrated. So was Scotland. Well, next up, as I said, for Scotland is Moldova on Saturday. A must win now in the World Cup qualifier, seeing that Austria are currently beating Moldova and Israel are beating the Faroe Islands, which makes, yes, Saturday's game a must win there for Scotland if they want to be getting out of this group. The first place is pretty much all out of sight now. Denmark have pretty much secured it. They were like 4 or 5 points clear of second place Scotland at the time. But now they're going to go even further now in terms of Scotland's perspective and even Austria's perspective that are in second place, or Israel's perspective that are in second place in terms of points. So yeah, Denmark have pretty much got that one nailed on. For the next one, it's 3 teams, I think, battling out for that second place spot. Scotland dropping down to 4th after this defeat. However, do have the chance against Moldova to regain second place. But here comes Denmark again, though, down the right-hand side. One back again there by Tierney. Still enough time to maybe get a couple of goals here for Scotland. Maybe being a bit optimistic, but still possible. They just need to try and find a way through. Denmark again now, though, over the top. Headed down and away there again by Scotland. Out of play and out for another free kick. There's Liam Cooper now to the last 14. Craig Gordon urging the players to get forward ever so slightly. As Gordon hits that one long over the top. Headed down there again by Denmark. Forward, cleared away again there by the Danes. Hits it even longer. One back by Tierney. Tierney headed it over. Now back into the danger area again from Gilmore. Gilmore through to McGregor. McGregor advancing forward now for Scotland. Now away through to Grant Hanley. Hanley plays it along that right-hand side. Here comes Fraser now. Fraser looking to try and find a way through. Is Christie. Christie back over to Fraser. Fraser ball into the box. Scotland looking for a header, and that's cleared away. That was close there to an own goal there. That time from Anderson. However, I think does go out for a corner kick here for Scotland. And can Scotland try and find a goal back here and make this last 10 minutes really, really interesting? In fact, that could have went down as a handball. Did it hit his top of his arm? I don't think VAR is in place. Nah, it came off his neck. But it is going to go out for a corner kick, though, nonetheless, to Scotland. Scotland's second corner of the match. Can they find a breakthrough? Ball goes into the box, headed away there by the Danish defence. Comes back out to Callum McGregor. McGregor plays it out to Billy Gilmore. Gilmore's ball delivery is excellent and goes into the danger area. However, Lyndon Dykes can't get that on target, and that goes way out of play and out for a corner kick to Denmark. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Let's get to 75 likes if we possibly can. Subscribe to the channel as we're nearly closing in on that. We're nearly closing in on 7,800. We're 25 away from that. And also, yeah, we've got plenty more Scotland games coming up over the week. We've got Scotland versus Moldova on Saturday. Massively important game in the World Cup qualifier as things stand at the moment. As I say, Scotland losing this match in their direct rivals, Israel and Austria winning so far. So that game is very, very important. A must win for Scotland if they want to get to the World Cup in Qatar. And then, of course, another massive game on Wednesday. That's Austria versus Scotland, another direct rival for that second place spot. So another huge game there in the group. After the international break, we're back with club football. We've got Rangers versus St Johnstone, Celtic versus Ross County, and the Edinburgh Derby, Hearts versus Hibernian. And of course, we're going to be covering the Europa League group stage matches of the Old Firm as well. So plenty of Scottish football coming up over the next couple of weeks. So if you are new, make sure you do subscribe and get involved along with other videos. We make videos around Scottish football as well. So please do consider pressing that big red button. It's free. so you never miss a game. Here comes Scotland now. Last 10 minutes. Have they got anything up their sleeve to try and get a goal back at least? Here comes McGregor. McGregor forward, down that right-hand side. Here comes Fraser. Fraser over the top. Fraser along that left-hand side now. Here comes Scotland again. Here's McGregor. McGregor forward. McGregor now into Tierney. Tierney finds a way through again. Lovely little pass there from them. One back again by Cooper. Cooper goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, that being Craig Gordon, of course. Hits it long. Now down here again for Lyndon Dykes. Lyndon Dykes isn't a good player, is he? He really isn't. Sorry for calling him out there. Sorry, QPR fans. On the Livingston faithful as well. Here comes Fraser. Fraser forward. Gilmore. Fraser. Fraser back to Cooper. Cooper again driving through. Here comes Scotland again. Now down the left-hand side. Ball into the box. Here comes Scotland. Just advancing forward. Here's a chance to get through here again. That's unfortunate. It's Fraser! Oh, what a save there from Kasper Schmeichel. That was dead, sir. I always thought that was in the back of the net. A good save there from Kasper Schmeichel and a good opportunity there from Scotland as well. Good bit of play there initially from Ryan Christie along down that right-hand side. Gave it to the captain, Robertson. Robertson managed to get the ball into the box. Picked out Lyndon Dykes. Lyndon Dykes laid it off to Fraser. Probably should have went the other way. However, wins a corner. Corner delivered in there from Scotland. Headed away there by Denmark. And is going to go out for another corner. Fraser probably should have scored that one there for Scotland. But ball's going to go back into the box. And now again, as Robertson's now over this one. Robertson puts it in, headed down. Here's a chance for Scotland again, and that time couldn't get the ball out of his feet, and that goes out for a goal kick to Denmark, and that's not going to be a problem caused there. But a good chance there from Fraser. Probably should have went right. He really should have. If there was a way. I mean, the defender was there as well, but it was a good save there by Kasper Schmeichel. Very, very close there from Fraser as well, and nearly finding that goal. However, no cigar. Scotland, their own worst enemy in this game. First half, they pretty much gave Denmark 2 goals. They weren't themselves. In the second half, they played a lot better. But here come Denmark now on the break. And well defended and cleared away there again by Scotland. Here's Hanley. Hanley plays it back the way. Now Scotland advancing yet again. Here comes Callum McGregor. McGregor forward. McGregor back to Tierney. Tierney forward again. Scotland advancing. Now into Billy Gilmore. Again, he's played a better second half as well, as he gets it to Grant Hanley, his Norwich teammate. Over the top. Won it back again. Now down the left-hand side here again. Scotland trying to find a goal back. They could find one in the next 3 or 4 minutes and make the last 5 very interesting. Plus stoppage time. Denmark now over the top yet again. Here comes Delaney. Delaney forward. Delaney goes back to Kaya. Kaya along that right side again. Denmark still looking for a third goal themselves. As I said, if you told me it would have still been 2-0 at the start, well, 2-0 going into the second half, I would have said no. I thought Denmark would have went on to score 3 or 4 more goals. Just the way they played in the first half, it didn't create much chances, but so good in possession, and Scotland just looks so fragile at the back. However, they have played a lot better in the second half, and maybe can take the second half performance into that Moldova game on Saturday. Very, very important, must-win game. Delaney back to Anderson. Anderson forward again. Plays it into the middle of the park. Down the left-hand side yet again now. One back, and then Hadley, and then Gilmore clears it away again there for Scotland. And they need to find a way forward here. Cooper running out of time. Scotland need to be going forward if they want to try and nick something from this. Here's Fraser. Denmark lining up 3 more substitutes, and I think we will get them substitutes coming on now. 3 more players set to take the field here for Denmark. So they come through again. I think Vars, one of the goal scorers, is coming off. Vars for Stringer. Stringer coming on. Vars has been decent. Damsgaard, Olsen and co. Other substitutes now coming forward. And again, another player there. Yeah, treble change there from Denmark. There we go. Nearly there. So that big 3 points, which would take them really comfortable. So close to World Cup qualification. Had such a great Euros as well. Nearly there now. Norgard comes on for Delaney. Delaney now goes off. He's had a good half. Created lots of chances. Been pretty dominant on the ball in midfield. Now Scotland making a change as well. Turnbull's going to be coming on now here for Scotland as McLean's afternoon is finished. He comes off the park. And David Turnbull comes on the park now here for Scotland. Celtic midfielder. Been impressive so far at the start. However, couldn't help his team to victory on Sunday. Rangers winning that last Old Firm. Here's McGregor. McGregor forward. Back out to that right-hand side here again is Turnbull. Looking to make things happen. Scotland running out of time if they do want to have a goal. They need to get 2 to get a point, of course. Now over the top here again. Here comes McGregor. McGregor loses the ball. One back, though, by the Scotland defence. Here's Grant Hanley. Back to Liam Cooper. 4 minutes to go plus stoppage. Here's Gilmore again. Gilmore switches play. Here's Fraser. Fraser over the top. Finds David Turnbull. Turnbull back to Fraser. Fraser coming down that right-hand side. Here's a chance now here for Scotland to come into the box. And that's cleared away again there by Denmark. Comes back to Turnbull. Ball into the box from Scotland. Headed away again from Denmark. Gets back onto it. And that's a free kick there to Denmark as Norgard is headed by Grant Hanley. And fouled, and there you go. That's going to be a free kick to the home side as they're going to look to run down the clock and getting close to that 3 points. Denmark along the back line. Forward here yet again. Now down that right hand side. Now over the top. Now back to the goalkeeper. Plays it down the left here yet again. Christensen. Scotland now looking the high press. Where was this at the start of the match from Scotland when Denmark were on the ball? They've not done it before. Now here come the fresh legs of the Danish wing as they look for a third. Now Denmark ball into their box. Now here's the header and just couldn't quite head it there from the striker, and that goes out of play. Or does it? Stays in. He manages to keep it in. Now Denmark with a ball into the box. Good save there again from Craig Gordon. And cleared away again. Comes back out to that right-hand side now for Denmark over the top. And that goes out into the stands and out of play. That's going to be a goal kick here for Scotland. Craig Gordon getting onto that one. Højbjerg looking to make things happen there to Durrami, but couldn't quite get through that Scotland defence. But a good opportunity there from Denmark, though, nonetheless. Not bad at all. Nearly there, though. As I said, this victory will take them ahead of the group. It will put them 5 points clear. Really some leeway going into the next matches. I think they've got the Faroe Islands next, which is almost a guaranteed 3 points. And then they've got some tough game against Israel after that. But here comes ball into Fraser again. Cleared away again from the Danish defence. I think they could qualify for the World Cup after these 3 games, which would be massive for them. Here's Denmark again now down the left. One back again. Denmark again looking forward. Another one. They're still looking for that third. They've not given it up. There's a minute left of this game plus stoppage. Denmark just passing the ball around the back. Now into the midfield. Christie there also. Denmark over the top. Back the way. Now down the right. Here's the captain, Kaya, down the left here again. Denmark just happy to keep possession here, just not allow it to go to any blue jerseys. Here comes Durrami. Cleared away there by Scotland. Ryan Christie clearing it. That's going to go out for a free kick. Sorry, a throw-in, taken quickly. Durrami, Holsberg, on back by McGregor. Scotland need to go the other way. It's just a little too late now. Scotland, they did wake up in the second half, but yeah, as I said, little too late. Could have been playing like this in the first half, really have, but yeah, just not looked particularly great, Scotland, at all in that first half. Second half, there is positives to take away, but they need to get that victory against Moldova on Saturday if they want to get to the World Cup the World Cup group stages. And even that, I'd go even as far to say is beat Austria. As I say, Austria are currently 1-0 up. And Israel are currently 3-0 up. So them direct competitions there for that second place have all got 3 points here. So Scotland need to win that game against Moldova on Saturday, which we will be live for, guys. So make sure you're there on Saturday. And then also Wednesday for that other huge game against Austria. Scotland must win matches. Especially the one on Saturday. 3-minute stoppage time added on here at the end. Here's Delaney down that right-hand side now again. It's Denmark looking to find the third goal. I think Scotland definitely out of time. The problems were there in that first half. Just so passive. Just not doing anything. No high press. No urgency to get on the ball. When they had the ball, they were passing all over the place. And yeah, it just wasn't good. I know Denmark are a top quality side, but you're expecting a bit more from the level of players that Scotland do have on their team. Free kick now for Scotland. 2 minutes plus 2 minute stoppage time left. JC says Clark's not got what it takes. We're going to see Lewis Ferguson make his debut now for Scotland as he comes on for Gilmore. The Aberdeen star, his father and his uncle, all Scotland internationals, both formerly known really at Rangers, especially Barry. Big boots to fill. A lot of talk of him going down to the Premier League, but he's staying at Aberdeen. Now he's going to play a minute and a half here in Denmark for Scotland. Robertson now with the ball over just outside the box as they look to put a ball into the danger area here. Maybe for a consolation goal at best, Scotland could probably get here. Can they find that goal? That's the question. Ball goes in now from Robertson. Down there, headed away, and then kept in there by Dykes. And it does go out for a corner as it's headed away there by the Denmark defence. But yeah, as I say, not enough time for an equaliser, but maybe for a consolation goal, which does help out with the goal difference, of course. Ball's going to go in for the corner. Scotland's fourth corner of the match. All four corners coming in from the second half. Just shows getting forward and creating chances in the second half. The first chance was so poor, and that's what's really killed them here today. As I said, they can take positives from the second half, but little too late. Seconds left remain. I think Denmark are going to make their last substitution, and that'll be that. And the game is pretty much set, done and done. We'll end 2-0. Damsgaard comes off as Lindstrom comes on for Denmark. Again, massive shout out to you all, the new people that have tuned in. Shout out to the regulars as well. Thank you for liking. One last push to 75 likes, guys. Smash that like button. Let's try and get there. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm going to repeat myself one last time. We're back on Saturday for Scotland versus Moldova, and along with Wednesday for Scotland versus Austria. Then club action with St Johnstone versus Rangers, Celtic versus Ross County, and on Sunday, the big one, the Edinburgh Derby. That, of course, being Hearts versus Hibernian in the Premiership. It was first versus second. The Edinburgh duo looking to extend their lead at the top. But there you go, guys. That game is now finished here in Copenhagen. It was a tale of two halves for Scotland. It really was. First half, I said, abysmal. They really were so bad. Second half, a little bit better. However, all eyes are now on Saturday night for Scotland. And it's a massive game But this game ends here 2-0 here in Copenhagen to Denmark, and Denmark are ever closer to World Cup qualification. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we've got a late goal at Portugal as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next live stream.